Yo, 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 yo. Forza Milan, what is going on? Good morning, good night, good evening to everybody. It is RossonARI time. What's up, Laird? How you doing?
I'm good, man. How's it going? Forza Milan. And can't wait, man, the Serie A to start, to be honest. Two more
Right, right.
days.
2 more
Feels so
days.
long.
And all the games are happening in one day, like all of them, huh? I saw the
Yeah.
calendar.
Yeah, because it's a
Um,
bank holiday in Italy, the 6th.
oh, really?
Yeah, it's the La Befana, no? So
Oh,
officially Christmas
okay.
is finished that day.
Ah, okay. So all banks are closed. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, it's like official holiday, basically, it says.
Giorno della Befana. I forget about that. I never think about that one. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to it too. And we do have like fairly decent news as far as our players. So there was this fear that Milan would face Roma with a lot of players missing, but it doesn't look like that way. Today, I was hearing Longoni, I think, and he was saying that the probable formation is going to be Florenzi and Teo Hernandez on the fullback positions, Romagnoli and Tomori center backs in the middle. Tonali Bakayoko. But check this out. This is what he said today, which kind of caught me off surprise. Brahim Diaz, number 10, and there's voices coming out saying that Brahim Diaz right now is in excellent form. Let's see if it is true. Salamakers on the left, Leao. No, Salamakers on the right, Leao on the left, and possibly Ibra up top. So let's see. Let's see if this is true. Hopefully so, because that means that the team is ready. And if that's the case, we might see some nice fireworks. But I don't know. I'm a little bit skeptic about that because a lot of these players are just coming back from injury. I don't think they'd start right away. Have you heard any rumors regarding the formation?
Yeah, I heard the same rumors, but I feel like La Gazzetta dello Sport has is a pretty solid source, and
Yes.
when they come out with the formation, I feel like it's almost what Pioli is gonna do. So kind of they know.
Yes, and as a matter of fact, why don't we do that? Let's go to the Gazzetta dello Sport because I was seeing it yesterday. The probable formations.
I think
Um,
Gazzetta shows it tomorrow, one day before. I think they have an internal sources at Milan that does them because they get it almost every time right, you know.
yeah, they had like a provisionary kind of thing up. Obviously, it's just based on what I don't know where they get their information from, but there was one yesterday on their page. I have to find it, and it had all the formations of all the teams. But anyway, I'm really, really, really happy that it seems like right now injuries nor COVID is hurting us. Hey, let's say hi to everybody in chat first because there are people saying hello. We got Skillard.
Happy New Year, man.
Skillard has been absent, huh? Have you seen him on the chat?
He's busy, man. He's a busy man.
Like
And
how's yeah, go ahead.
no, it's and there's not a lot to talk. Skillet likes to talk about the game, you know. He's an old school fan. He doesn't care about transfer market and stuff like that. He wants to the game, the football, the real football.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. Cristo V says Forza Milan. What's up, Cristo? We got Abello Mohammed. What's up, my man? How you doing? We got Paul KB. What's up? Forza Milan. We got Lord Krunic. Forza RossonARI TV. We got Boris Harvat. What's up, my man? How you doing? And look at this. We got Happy Mavur 1980. Hello, my Happy New Year all to RossonARI fans and hope our trophy drought ends this year. Hopefully so. Hopefully so. Can we win the Coppa Italia, Larry? Hey, Larry, last year you got Chelsea, you got Italy. Is there Milan in one of your visions this year?
Not the Coppa Italia. I hope no. I don't care. I really don't care about the Coppa Italia. Um, so I hope actually we get out straight away the first game. I don't know. We're playing against
Genoa.
I hope Genoa had an incredible performance and we get out of the Coppa Italia. Uh, but it's just useless, And when you get closer, you feel like, oh yeah, let's play the better player, so maybe we can win a trophy, and that fucks you up a lot, big time during during the season. But about the Serie A, as I was talking yesterday, I see a chance if we still are close to Inter at the end of February. You know what I mean? If we are 2, 3 points, 4 points from Inter at the end of February, I see a chance there. We can go for a win, and people are gonna feel that in that moment if we are close to Inter.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. This month, man, is going to be crazy. This month is going to be absolutely insane. I can't believe how much action we're going to have, just in general in the Serie A. It's going to be like overload. Games every 3 days. Everybody is playing the toughest games. I mean, if everything is like in January, then what? What happens in February and March? Is it going like?
Well, I mean, if at the end of February the league title is still open, people are gonna follow because the league title. So they don't care about what game is gonna happen. It's just there is a lot to win for. So let's see. This is a challenging moment for us, I would say, and I want to see players like Leao, Ibra, Selemakers, Diaz. This is the moment to shine, the moment to show their value. This is a big player moment.
Yeah. Are
Yeah.
you excited with these rumors coming out of Milanello that Brahim Diaz is in excellent form? Does this make you confident that you can win your bet with your brother?
I'm excited. First of all, I want to win the bet, but most important, I want Brahim Diaz to play well and for us to win games with him. If he doesn't do the assist, but he does the pass before the assist, I'm happy anyway. I'm excited, but as I say, I'm worried about the midfield. I feel like in the previous 2 months, the midfield was an issue. That's why our attacking players didn't perform their best. That's my opinion. So I don't know if Brahim Diaz, even being in form, in a good shape, is going to be effective if balls don't come to him. But
Yeah.
Leao, Selemakers around him, they can bring the ball forward. So
Yeah, Leao being back is going to change the dynamics drastically because he's one of these players that creates space for you because he does these super powerful runs that the defenders chase him, and when the defenders are chasing Leao and following, they create space for you, and that's going to help. Definitely, it's going to help Ibrahim Diaz. Now, the question is Bakayoko, right? As I said the other day, I would rather see Krunic there. I think Krunic was amazing when he played there. So we're going to find out whether or not this Bakayoko operation was good or not this January because he's going to get a lot of minutes. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if I have that much confidence in the player. What is your impression? What do you think? You think he's going to perform?
I hope so. Unfortunately, I'm not 100% sure, but I trust Pioli. So if Pioli is insisting on him and not Krunic, there is a reason. Bakayoko is showing something during the training that he has some qualities that Pioli likes to see in the pitch. So hopefully he's gonna be calm and relaxed and think a bit more during the game and show those qualities. And he has the physical ability to do whatever he wants in the pitch. I think he's a tall dude. He's powerful. He has pace. Technically, I think he's good. It's just sometimes in rush too much the decision. So I think he needs to just improve that decision making, be more calm and in control of what's going on around him.
Yeah, because he can be pretty good. He can be composed. I like the player. I've always liked the player. Let's see what happens. Let's read some of his comments. What's up? Eastbourne is in the house. Bakayonic. Okay. Christo V says, you also have to take in account that Inzaghi team always fade away after the first half of the season. So watch out, Inter. I don't know if that's going to happen with this Inter. Maybe with Lazio.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if Inter is going to be the same thing.
That's the mistake people do with these coach, these managers or coach. They fade out because they don't have a good team.
Right,
But
exactly.
when they have a good team, why he should fade out? What he's doing?
Yeah. So I don't know if that's going to be the case. I definitely don't know if that's going to be the case. Napoli's must be screwed right now. I mean, Napoli is going to be the most interesting one for me because they have lost their spinal cord. Koulibaly, Anguissa, and Osimhen. Osimhen is in and out. I know he's not still in the AFCON officially, but he could end up in the AFCON. He had those issues with COVID. Napoli is going to be very interesting to see what happens with them. I
I think it's
wonder.
going to be a defining moment for the table, for the Serie A table, these 2 months.
Yeah, 100%, 100%, no doubt about that. If we lose any player to injury in Coppa, I blame management. I would like to see Maldini. Actually, do you guys think Napoli will drop out of the top four? Probably, maybe. I don't know, but this season I gotta say it's hard to make predictions. I didn't expect Napoli to be so strong. I didn't expect Inter to be so strong. Everybody, I didn't expect Juve to be so weak. So it's strange. It's strange. It's strange to say. We'll see. We'll see because Napoli still has a lot of players. Insigne going to Toronto. They lost the Insigne going to Toronto to me, right, is like an end of the era. Like I don't know.
What?
I'm
Why?
gonna for me because Insigne is like once he goes to Toronto, he's going to leave the football that matters, right? He's nobody's going to talk about him. Nobody's going to care about what he does. And it's like, he participated in this decade of football. He was one of the best Italian players. He won the Euros, but now it's over. Now his era is done. Now the next
He's
one.
retiring.
Yeah, it feels like he's retiring. For me, it kind of, I'm a little bit sad about that. Do you think he's doing the right thing going to Toronto?
Mm, I don't think he's doing the right thing, but football-wise. But money, man, it's a big thing for players like Insigne. So I don't know. It's just it's wrong. It's wrong because he's not gonna make so much money. They say net $10 million or something like that, but do you have to pay taxes on that? Because in United States, it's not the club that takes out the taxes from your salary. The club gives you all the money, and after you have to pay taxes.
Now, it's Toronto, so it's not
Yeah,
United States. So it's
sorry,
Canada.
in Canada. Yeah, in Canada. That's how it works in Canada for football players. So it's gonna earn like $6 million or 6 million euros a year, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you can earn 5 million euros in Italy or in Europe.
Yeah.
Stay in
True.
Europe at least. You can earn
Yeah.
that 5 million net. It's not
True.
impossible.
Now,
Just find a way, but
if you're making
really,
now, yeah, I don't. If you're the tax rates in Canada, I don't know what they are. Obviously, I don't know what they are, but I'm assuming they're higher because Canada has a lot of social programs, etc., like health insurance and all that stuff, universal health insurance and all that stuff. But in America, taxes are very low in compared to Canada. So if he's making 10 million in America, in the US, then he's making maybe, I don't know, 7 million, somewhere around there. And yeah, you're right. If he's going to Toronto just to make the same amount of money that he could make in Europe, why would he go there? Yeah,
yeah,
100%.
he could easily sign an important contract with Fiorentina for 4 million, 4 million and a half plus bonuses. I have that feeling that he can play, or Lazio,
Yeah.
Roma, maybe Roma can be a team, but probably doesn't want to do it for Napoli. for the Napoli supporters. But at the end, you can always do an interview and say, "I asked for 4 million, they didn't give it to me, and I'm a professional football player. I want to play at the highest level, and I want to earn good money. So I'm going to play another club." If, but I don't
Excuse me,
know.
excuse
Maybe
me.
he knows better than us. He knows better than us what's
Sorry,
going on with
sorry.
Insigne.
And one thing that we saw a few days ago, Jovinko was talking about Toronto, and he hinted that Toronto didn't pay him the money that they had agreed upon in the beginning. They had financial issues. Anyway, let's move on. Let's see what's going on in the world of Milan. Let's get to some of these comments before. Only 8 points. Wait, did I read this comment? Yeah. Will absence of Kessie due to National Duty African Cup hurt Milan in the January matches? Last few matches before the break, Kessie was looking quite good. Will it hurt Milan? We're there's only one way to find out. We'll have to see. I hope not. I think Tonali can do it. I'm very confident in the Tonali Krunic duo. I think that midfield is not going to make us miss Kessie. That's my opinion. What about you?
I just feel like Roma, Venezia, and I think is another team that is a small team that we're playing should be fine. I don't know about big games like Juventus and Inter. Inter is coming even later, so probably Kessie can even come back for that game because African Cup can go, can finish for him at that point, so he can just fly over and be available. But I don't think it's gonna. No, I don't think we're gonna suffer the absence of Kessie and Benacer.
Yeah, for some reason I don't feel that too right now. I don't know, maybe we're too positive, but I am not getting that sensation. I feel pretty confident going into this January actually. I feel like we're going to kick some serious ass. But, words are cheap. We'll see what the boys do on Friday. Okay, let's read a few more, then let's get into some of these articles. Roma are getting Maitland Niles and Napoli are getting Tuanzebe on loan, both rejects, while Everton are getting Mikolenko, the Ukrainian left back, for 25 million. Yeah, we definitely know what the disparity is between the EPL and. But talking about money, look at Manchester United. How much money have these guys spent? And they're playing like dog shit. I saw those stats against Wolverhampton. It's like it's like it it was the opposite. It's like Wolverhampton was Manchester United and Manchester United is Wolverhampton. So spending all this money means nothing. The project, the people there, the Maldinis and the Piolis, that's what makes it. Look at Bayern. Bayern, the team that has spent the least money out of all the biggest teams. They're still every year top contender for the Champions League. Money is not the solution. The solution is the people that work in the club that make the things happen. That portray the football that you want to portray. That transmit those values to the players. So
Yeah.
so so I don't know. It's crazy to me. Do we really need a billionaire that is going to just splash money? I don't know. I've been thinking about this. What do you think, Larry, about this and Manchester United and how much money they spend?
No, I really believe we don't need a billionaire or a management like Real Madrid, Barcelona. We don't need that path. It's just stupid, and it's gonna just make us look like stupid because in the beginning, when you have that money, you cannot afford the top players. They're gonna say no to you because you're not appealing in the beginning. So you're gonna get a lot of rubbish, and you're gonna
Yeah,
look stupid like
good point.
Man United is looking, or so, in my opinion, we need just a stadium, a modern, beautiful stadium that makes that 100 million revenue a year, and that 100 million you can invest it on the football part of your club, And that 100 million is going to be always there, apart from if COVID happens, something really unusual happen. But it's always going to be there. It's like your salary. It comes every month and helps you to pay the big chunk of your life. And having it every year, that 100 million, it gives you that stability to say, you know what, I'm going to spend the Champions League money, the TV rights money for buying players or investing on the team because I have that money. So I think the stadium is key for Milan and for Inter as well, in my opinion. We're going to get so
Yeah,
big as soon
yeah,
as we have the stadium,
yeah.
really big.
The stadium is going to be a game changer for sure. Okay, so I keep on saying we got to move on to the articles, but then all these comments are coming in and they're really interesting. I just want to. Okay, so this one is this one is interesting. Kerkez might be joining the first team as a sub. Nice, that's pretty cool. The most important signing ever for United was Ferguson. Ferguson, one of the greats. Hello, guys. I would prefer a Tonali and Krunic midfield. What's up, Olufemi? Yeah, this is, I think, what we feel here too. Paul says, yes, we do. I want to Sheik. AJ says, money matters. Young Go says, I want money in our club so we can hold to our best players. That's a good point. Actually, I got to give it to him. That's a good point.
Yeah, that's the money of the stadium. Helps you to hold your best players and to pay them a lot and to add other players.
Yeah.
It's not having billionaire money.
Right. Exactly.
Just having that sustainable and good economy.
Yeah.
I really believe with the new stadium, Inter and Milan, they're going to be a superpower of football. I really believe in that.
I'm going to put Go ahead. Sorry, finish.
No, the Premier League teams, they're not going to be able to handle us. We're going to be like Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, and Barcelona at that level. And with the football knowledge, hopefully we're going to add to that money. It's going to be incredible. And I hate the fact that even Inter is going to be a superpower. That is something I hate, but it's going to happen because we share the same stadium and the same economy around the city.
I want to put a poll on the channel. I want to ask, would you rather have a billionaire in exchange of Maldini? I want to see what people think. If you ask me, I'm going to say Maldini all day. I would rather have Maldini and not have a billionaire. Shit, I don't know how to spell billionaire.
No. The question is, would you rather have the guys that are running and own Man United or Maldini?
Okay. Would you rather have?
Basically.
Would you rather have? Well, people are answering here. Billionaire, like no, guys. I would. The key is Maldini. Roy, you can have both.
Well, Roy is not so pretty to have both, man. Don't lie to him.
Right. We can only have one. I don't know how to spell billionaires.
Billion with double L, probably.
Okay.
I don't know.
I want a billion Maldinis, says Skillard. I like that.
To be fair, Elliot is a billionaire. It just doesn't.
Oh, he's a super billionaire. He's one of the richest companies in the world.
So he just doesn't want to spend crazy money, and I really believe rightly so, because spending crazy money now is not the right moment. We are in that moment of growth that it's time to play well, beautiful football, to have an attractive, football. After you can buy players.
And listen, and the other thing is, okay, this thing has so many errors. Whatever. I never went to school, guys. I'm sorry, but it's okay. But look, we have an example at AC Milan of spending a shitload of money that brought you nowhere. Look at the Fassoni Mirabelli management. They splashed the cash. They went around Europe saying, look how much money we had. All of those players are gone. The last one is Kessie, and he's giving us shit right now.
Kessie and Romagnoli, and both of them are going to leave in the summer.
Yes, and Romagnoli too. It doesn't matter. Like Bayern is the example. Bayern is the example. Okay, so there was one thing here. Okay, I keep on saying I want to go to the articles, but I saw another comment here that distracted me, Larry. So we're going to read it, and then I promise to you we're going to go to the.
Man, I'm fine with comments. At the end, w- the reason we are here because the people on the chat, man, and the people that are
True,
following us. So
true.
at the end, if they want to talk about other things, I don't mind.
Yes. So Paul here had a really good comment asking about, by the way, did you guys see number 99 comments? I think someone posted it in the WhatsApp chat, that Donnarumma pretty much said here, in PSG things are very different from AC Milan, because here in PSG you have to fight you're playing to win everything, while at Milan he was insinuating you're not. First of all, we know this.
Yeah.
But second of all, that kind of makes me think why, Kessie says, okay, look, I did what I had to do. I helped Milan grow. Now I just want to go in a big team where I can play to win, play to try and win the Champions League, try and win the domestic league, all the cups. So I'm kind of that comment kind of left me a little bit baffled, because it kind of made me understand. Okay, you know what? It makes sense, and it's okay for me if Kessie wants to go and play somewhere else to try and win the Champions League right away. Fine, whatever. I'm happy. But honestly, that's what I took out of it. I didn't have anything negative to say about Donnarumma's comment, because we already know that. We already know that. Milan is not playing to win the Champions League. Milan is right now not even playing to win the Serie. Milan could win the Serie A. So it's different levels. Do you have any comments regarding that comment?
No, that shows that Donnarumma is a kid, because it's clearly, for me, if you are a knowledgeable football player and you understand football, you don't go to PSG to win the Champions League, because PSG is a bunch of star players. They do whatever they want. They don't follow any tactical assignment, and they just improvise in the pitch. There is no rules. If Neymar wants to go to his sister's birthday, he just goes and he doesn't care. He gets a yellow card to get a week off and stuff like that. So it's just, if you decide to say, listen, I want to go to a big club like Real Madrid, well-run club, even Barcelona. As much as people say debt and money spent, the new ownership or who is running the club, they know what they're doing. Or some Premier League clubs, Bayern Munich, you can go to Bayern Munich and you want to win the Champions League. I say, yeah, you know about football. You know that these are clubs that you're going to win everything or try to win everything. But PSG is like an all-star game type of team. It's not a real team. And the league is not a real league.
PSG just has a feeling of the complete opposite of organic. It's just very forced. Put all these great players together and see what happens. Now, Majidin here is reminding me, and it's true. He said he has more stress in Paris because the stakes are higher there. Well, whatever, man. It is what it is. Guys, look,
he's on the bench, man.
He's on the bench, right?
What is the stress he's feeling in the bench?
I don't know if he's going to stay there much longer. We'll see. Your brother is here. L'Interista. Inter just signed a goalkeeper, Onana.
Yeah.
So they already have the next Handanovic, pretty much the replacement of Handanovic.
They copy everything we do, man. They copy everything we do.
Right. You guys, man. Inter, dude.
Jesus Christ, man.
Do you see your brother in person? Do you guys live in the same city, or does he live somewhere else?
He's in the other room.
Oh, he's in the other room.
I'm telling him, just follow some Interista YouTuber, man. Comment on them.
Nescio.
Clearly, Nescio, you cannot comment on Nescio. Nescio never goes live.
Oh, right. He has another channel, yeah.
And Nescio is the only one that has a bit of common sense on the Interista side. The other ones are they have a brick in their brain. The other ones.
Yeah, Nescio is very. There's some similarities with me and Nescio, is that we don't hate any other teams. He kind of supports all the other teams. He's got a great following, man. That guy is killing it. He's kicking
because he
ass.
talks about Serie A most of the time.
Yeah, yeah, right. He talks about
He's
Serie A.
he covers the Serie A. If we do a channel that we cover the Serie A, we get a lot of followers because you get the followers of all the teams of Serie A. That's what he does, and he does it well at the end. He's fair and square when he talks about football.
Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, okay, okay. Now listen, you were talking about this youngster earlier when we started, and I see there's already an article about it. So there's this kid here called Berti, Tommaso Berti. Is he related to the Berti that played for Inter? I don't know. Um, so let's
I
see.
don't think so. Yeah.
I don't know much about this player, but let's see what it says. Reported a couple of months ago, Milan made an offer for Berti last summer as part of a deal that saw 20-year-old Primavera striker Riccardo Tonin move to Chiesa. The management bid 150,000 to loan for the loan and 450 for the option to buy plus various bonuses. But Cesena decided to keep Berti for at least another season because they believed he's destined to explode, and he has made 14 league appearances this season. According to reports from Il Resto del Carlino on Via Milan News, Milan are still pressing hard to try and sign the 17-year-old Berti, who has a contract with Cesena until 2024. The Rossoneri did make an offer worth 500k that was rejected by the Milan club, but now they're ready to make a new bid in the current January transfer market. You mentioned this player. I don't know much about him. What do you know about him?
I don't know a lot, but I know Italian football, and if you are playing at 17 in Serie C, week in week out, that means you're a good player. That means you're destined to play at the highest level. And because we see a lot of times, our Primavera players, they cannot start on a Serie C or a Serie B team. They struggle. So if you at 17, which is an age that you are probably at the second year of the Primavera, because usually Primavera you get in around 15, 16, 16, 17 is your second year. Third year you should leave. It should be your last year. 18, 19 you should find a team or stay with the first squad. So basically, is people at his age are still playing with kids, and he's playing with grown-ups, so he's good. Definitely should be good. And he plays as a midfielder, which is a really difficult position to play when you're a youngster. You need to be quite mature as a player and have some type of awareness of the game and a certain type of physicality view of the game. So if you're doing that position at that age in a real league, grown-up league, you're good. So I hope we buy him and we let him grow at Cesena and maybe move to a Serie B team. He's gonna be ready for Milan around 20, 21 years old.
Hey, I'm all about it. I'm all about
And
it.
the price, what do you say? Is ridiculous. It's nothing. The price is
Right.
like is really nothing. We should go for it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Guys, what's your review on the new movie, The Future? I don't know.
What? Oh, it's a
Should,
movie about Milan or something like that?
I'm not sure.
No.
Should we do
What is
movie
that?
reviews on this channel?
No, man. I like movies, but what the fuck is gonna do? I mean, we're gonna give some confusion to our
We
subscribers.
can get someone to do reviews on R-rated movies.
No, you don't need a review on that. No,
It's
you know what we can review, actually? We can review football documentaries.
yeah, football documentaries. Yeah, yeah. Hey,
We can
look,
talk
Lord
about
Kuno
that.
says it is about Milan. I haven't heard about this movie.
The Future. Let's see. Where you can find them?
Lard is googling. Lord Krunic. Lard is googling. It better be true. It better be true. Oh, Zlatan movie. It's a movie about Zlatan. You're gonna wait. No. He says you're gonna love it. It's about youth kids at Milanello. Nice. I hope it's true. By the
So
way,
it's about Zlatan or the youth? I don't know.
AC Milan YouTube.
Okay. You have to pay the subscription, yeah?
Yeah,
To watch
guys, are you subscribed? Are you a member?
No, I'm not a member.
Oh, Yeah, I'm a member. It's $1 a month.
What, $1 a month in US? I don't know. Here probably it's gonna be a bit more.
Yeah, I don't know, but I have I've only used it once. It's kind of useless. I mean the Zlatan movie. Yeah, I haven't seen the Zlatan movie. I saw the Maradona movie. I saw the Baggio movie. They're okay. They're not done great. They're kind of cheesy to me.
No, no.
Ismon says he did mention this player, Berti, with the Julian Alvarez rumors. The Italian media are hyping up as the wonder kid. Maybe we'll check some highlights of him later on, and we'll see. Now, I was thinking about this, like, so you know how like we talk about how Juventus has Sassuolo and all these feeder clubs, and then you have the Real Madrid uses Milan. We kind of do have a feeder
Shut
club,
up. Don't say it. What
but
is a
we
feeder club?
live.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean,
That's a
Lille or the youth academy of Chelsea. We go there as well. When they're ready, we get them.
if we get Renato Sanchez and Botman, we're going to have Leao, Mike Magnan, Renato Sanchez, and all the Lille players. It's going to be like how you remember how we always used to buy players from Genoa. Now we're buying players from Lille. It's a good upgrade, I would say. That's what I'm trying to get to.
Well, there was a period we were buying players from Ajax and PSV and Eindhoven, and that went really well. We won a lot of Champions League, so I cannot complain. And there was a period we were buying players from Brazil,
Oh yeah, that
and
was
that
my
went
favorite period.
so. I don't know. It's just these guys. It's the funny thing is this guy Botman. Botman is amazing. He's a good defender, and I don't believe we're gonna get him because he's too good to be true. It is too good to be true.
Yeah, you don't believe it?
No, no, I don't believe. I don't believe we're getting him.
Mm,
It's too good to be true.
got
It's
you.
not happening.
Okay. Anyway, let's keep on going here. Now, this we're talking a little bit more about the formation. The day is coming, guys. Finally, we get to talk about football. None of us here like this period in which there's no football. We got to come up with shit to talk about. But okay, positive news, guys. AC Milan spent the last week of 2021 battling an emergency in attack due to numerous selection problems. Milan News writes how 3 positive updates from Milanello this week as Zlatan, Rebic, and Leao have in fact resumed training with the rest of the squad and therefore will be available. Ole, oh, Zlatan, Leao. Yes, guys, because when we first reported on this, the feeling was these guys were not going to be available, but now they are available. So this is excellent news for us. The Swede missed the last game against Empoli because of a knee discomfort. Leao has been out since the 4th of December when he suffered a muscle contusion against Salernitana, and we haven't seen Rebic since November 7th. Stefano Pioli will be happy to have some depth back, and the report claims that Rebic should start from the bench against Roma while Leao battles for a starting shirt with Messias. If a Portuguese starts, Salamakers will play on the right, while if Messias gets the nod, the Belgian will play on the left. Ibrahimovic will be ahead of Brahim Diaz as the striker. Okay. I think Messias is going to start. I think Messias is going to start, and then Leao is going to come in afterwards. That is just my instinct based on how, coaches usually want to be safe. But I don't know. Maybe Leao is ready to go. Any opinions?
I just feel it's such a long injury. It's almost 2 months injury, and when you come from such a long injury, you cannot risk. And when you have all the other players available, you cannot risk Leao to start from the beginning. It would be different if you don't have Telemakers or you don't have other options. So Leao is fresh, you play him, even if he doesn't have the 90 minutes. But we have a lot of other options, so I don't think he's gonna start with Leao. I really believe Messias and Selemakers did really well on the
Yeah,
left,
I
so
think so too.
I don't think Pioli is gonna think too much on that. And Ibra maybe can start because Ibra had a small injury, had a 2 week injury, and he came back. And he's a more experienced player. He knows how to handle his body. He's not gonna go like all in. He knows how to deal with situations. But
Yeah,
Giroud has been healthy for weeks now, so
Mm.
probably why not starting Giroud? Let's see. Let's see. Ibra he has a good record with Roma. He scores always with
Yeah,
Roma.
yeah, yeah. He
A,
does.
a brace as well sometimes.
At the San Siro, it's going to be wicked, man. It's going to be
So
wicked.
I think Ibra can start. Yeah,
I
maybe
cannot
Ibra.
wait. I cannot wait. Paul says he prefers Chelsea to be his feeder club. Yeah, definitely don't disagree with that. Botman. Okay, so there was apparently what Longoni was saying, fake news, that Newcastle has made a crazy offer for Botman, 70 million. Longoni is saying that is fake news. I don't know what to think about that, but if the rumors are true, we have to contend with Newcastle. So we'll see what happens. And I know we've spoken about this already. Um, we'll see if Botman chooses the money or the prestige. Um, Nowadays, today in 2022, I don't know. I don't know. What do you say? What do you think? Botman, will he choose prestige or money, like?
Bosman already he's already choose. I don't know, choosing us. He's already said Milan.
You think
It's
so?
Lille that doesn't. Yeah, it's Lille that doesn't want to sell in January. Lille says I'm selling in January for a crazy amount, something mad, so I can actually, so it can be worth it for me.
Mm.
That's the thing.
Okay, so Roy, why don't you review on the movie because it's your domain, coaching kids. So this movie is from 2013. I can't believe I've never even heard of it. The movie name is AC Milan: The Future, the complete movie, and it's free on AC Milan YouTube. So 2013. I'm not very excited.
So
I'm more excited about to
we,
see
we
what's going on with
by
this.
the way, Roy, that movie is made in 2013. It's
Yeah,
called The Future. We are in that future, and it's not looking incredible.
yeah,
So I'm not watching it. That's the thing.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
okay, but it's okay because other people came, not the people that actually commissioned that film. So
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking, okay, yeah, but this is the future is now, and Pobega. Is that what is this movie about Pobega and Calabria? I
Can
don't
be,
know.
yeah. At that time, probably.
Okay, let's keep on going here. Let's see here. I think this is kind of the same lines. Journalist Beppe Di Stefano spoke to Sky, confirmed that the absence of a Frankesi and Benacer, who are the African Cup of Nations, means Pioli studying the double pivot. So this is about the double pivot. Sandro Tonali, obviously, the guaranteed spot. So Tonali definitely is going to be stepping up. This is great chance for him for his career. But there's a battle between Bakayoko and Rade Krunic. So we don't need to read. And okay, meanwhile, the rest of the lineup is predicted to consist of Magnan in goal, Florenzi right back. So Calabria is not starting. Calabria is not starting. So I'm going to end this poll here. Would you rather have a menu management or billionaires or Maldini, etc., etc.? 65% said Maldini. So I'm going to do a new poll here. I'm going to ask you guys, who would you rather see in that midfield? Krunic or Bakayoko? Um, my answer is Krunic. Very simple. Let's see what everybody else says here. You also feel the same way, right?
Yeah, I like Krunic, but I feel like Bakayoko, when he plays well, he gives something Krunic doesn't give on going forward. So let's see. I don't know, man. It's underwhelming.
It is. It
The
is.
perf the performance of Bakayoko, especially in the last 5 months, has been a bit. Eh.
Yeah, and to be honest, those names are underwhelming too. To be honest, the truth is that Newcastle is linked with everyone, and Newcastle might not even be in the Premier League next season. What do you think about Insigne? We already spoke about Insigne in the beginning of the live, so you can just go back. Essentially, we kind of said it's a weird move. Breaking news, Justin, another positive case for Milan. No, and they start coming in. Eastbourne, do you know who it is? Nicola Victory says Bakayoko. Sakiana Chak says, Hi, Roy. Pioli's in trouble to choose between Calabria, Florenzi, Krunic, Bacchio, Leao, Rebic, Messias, Salamakers, and in the end, Ibra Giroud. If Pioli loses versus Roma, he will be blamed for his choices. This is going to be a big game for Milan, because if we lose against Roma and Inter wins, Napoli wins, we're going to start this January. We want to start January well, on a good note. Um, I feel very confident going into this game. I think Milan right now the players are good. They're all back from injury. 98% of them are back from injury, and I think they're going to kick ass. So I'm very positive, Sakayana, about this game. I think they're going to kick ass. Baka may that's big may have a larger impact. So here it is. AC Milan announces that the following the test carried out through swabs, a player has tested positive for COVID. The competent health authorities were immediately informed. Now, I know, Laerts, but check this out. Tomori had tested positive for COVID a few days ago, but it was one of those false negatives or whatever, false positives, because it was one of those more rushed checks.
Yeah, quick test.
A quick test. So, I don't know. What do you think? Do you think we're going to get COVID cases and then it's going to affect us with our luck?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Tomori has COVID because probably in the week he had off, he came in England to spend Christmas with his family. So England is like is a mess. I mean, everyone is getting COVID. So all the football players, everyone. So I wouldn't be surprised Mike Maignan has COVID because he trains with Tataruzano. So why not? They do all the exercise together, so why not him being around? So I don't think Hernandez and Diaz are gonna be positive because they had COVID a few months ago, but still you can be positive and have zero symptoms and get COVID constantly because it's contagious. And I would be really upset if Theo Hernandez and Diaz have again COVID because I'm like, this is a joke. They are fine.
Yeah.
They don't have any symptoms. They're gonna get it every week basically, and not have any symptoms. What are you gonna do? We're gonna stop these guys from playing because I don't know. Just it's gonna be crazy. I know with the luck we have, I knew it's gonna happen. I was ready with that, and it came just straight away after this comment. Nothing to blame for Pioli as everyone. Wait, there's still 48 hours. Let's see how many he's gonna have in 48 hours.
Yeah. Because maybe a bunch of them are like one day from the other, they're just going to be out. This COVID strain is very mild, but it's still dangerous. Man, I don't want to talk too much about COVID because it's such a touchy subject, and it's a subject that none of us here are experts. So
yeah, we are not expert. I'm not an expert, but what is the case that people get COVID every 2 weeks and they don't have any symptoms? What are we gonna do? That's the thing.
We're gonna close ourselves in our homes forever.
So we need to solve this situation now.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we are not medicals here, so whatever we say, don't take it as it's just opinions. Is it true, Roy, if Tonali gets one more yellow, he's out for the next game? I don't know. It is true, Lion?
Yeah, it's true. It's
All
true.
right. So he probably will get a yellow, especially against Roma. We always get a lot of yellow cards against Roma. I'm having nightmare visions of Baka getting a red card for a clumsy tackle. He's had so many clumsy tackles when he plays for us.
My God, people are scared, man. People are really scared. They look at Bakayoko, they think he's a man coming from the street playing football, and that's it. They don't trust him at all.
Right, it's true. But it is also true that like his first thing he did with AC Milan, he came in, he had a foul that should have been a red card. Thank God he didn't get that red card, and then he got injured, and then he comes back in right away. He gets these yellow cards in the first few minutes. It is kind of true, but I think it's just a coincidence. It's just a matter of coincidence.
You know what, bro? It reminds me a lot. Do you remember Flamini, the midfielder that came from Arsenal?
Yeah.
Flamini came just from Arsenal, from the Premier League, and every tackle he was doing, it was so bad because he was used to the Premier League style, you know?
Right, right, right.
So he was getting a yellow card in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, like Bakayoko is doing now, no? And I'm
Yeah,
like, it's all about understanding the game and how the referee behaves more than actually being clumsy. He just needs to calm down. Don't go for the challenge. You
yeah,
are in a position that you don't need to go for the challenge. Just
yeah.
wait.
His heart is racing too much. He needs to relax on those challenges. Flamini, by the way, billionaire. You saw how
Billionaire,
he
yes.
became a billionaire. Huh?
I would love him to be our owner.
Yeah. Why doesn't he buy?
Imagine that. What a story is that? Playing for a club and buying it after. What a story will be that. And he knows about football. He's a football man.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's not an idiot. That would be a dream to have him as the owner.
How did he become a billionaire? Was it like a perfume? What was it? Do you remember?
No, tech companies. He
Tech
invested in
company.
tech companies and probably cryptocurrencies and stuff like that.
Mm.
But I don't
Fla-
think he's a billionaire like a 2 or 3 billions. He's has like a 1 billion and something. So I don't think
mm.
he can.
And obviously, when we say billionaire, his net worth is. It doesn't mean he's got $1 billion in the bank. It means that
No, exactly.
his business and everything is and his assets are worth $1 billion more. Biodiesel.
Ah,
Okay.
that's interesting.
Well, that
People
is
knows everything in this chat, man.
yeah, very informed. Okay. Let's get into this one because Pilegati spoke about this one too. Very interesting, guys. This one here is very open to opinion here because Milan is being linked with Hazard. Obviously, big pay cut needed. Let's see what this one is about. Real Madrid are looking to offload Eden Hazard, and AC Milan have been mentioned as a potential destination for the forward in a report from Spain. Fijajes.net reports how Hazard has not come close to meeting his expectations that were placed upon him. He was bought for 160 million, 100 million plus 46 in bonuses, according to Wiki from Chelsea. The Belgium has been injured for longer than he has been on the pitch. Damn. Wow, since he arrived, and that is why he could leave this month. West Ham United are mentioned as having interest in him, as they believe he would be a quality reinforcement for their attacking department, but the problem for them is paying the high salary that the ex-Chelsea man has. One of the teams that could afford the arrival of Hazard is Newcastle United, thanks to their ownership, and they could also pay 50 million asking price. Borussia Dortmund have expressed tentative interest, but now the German clubs appear to move away, and one that appear somewhat more remote option, one that could only become serious if they were to sell Erling Haaland. Finally, the report mentions that Milan need forwards if they are to win the league title and go further in the Champions League next season. Hazard, for his part, would welcome the idea of a move to San Siro, but a big pay cut would be needed. So, does this profile excite you, like Hazard? I'm gonna have you respond first. Of course, pay cut. Of course, that. Yeah.
Okay, so he knows that he needs a pay cut if he comes to Milan, Borussia Dortmund, or West Ham. If he goes to Newcastle, he's gonna get the same amount of money. So starting from this, in my opinion, he wants to play. Ancelotti told him, "Listen, you're not gonna play because who is in front of you is better than you. So if you want to play consistently, I'm happy to talk with all the people I know in football and see if we can find a solution for you, a loan deal for the next 6 months." And he's probably talking with Maldini and telling, "Would you be interested on Hazard?" So I would say Real Madrid is offering Hazard to few clubs to see who can be interested. And I'm pretty sure that Maldini would say, "Yeah, why not?" But the management is like, "No, he's old. He earns a lot of money, and is not the type of profile we add to our squad." Like they say no to Kier and they say no about Ibrahimovic, so we have to convince our management to make the decision.
Yeah.
So there is some truth. There is
Great
some
point.
truth on
Great
the
point.
report. So I really believe Real Madrid is offering Hazard to few clubs, and we are one of them. But I'm sure Maldini is never gonna get the approval from the management to bring him to Milan. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure they're gonna say no. We're not gonna approve the Hazard move because even if he wants a pay cut, it's gonna be a 5-6 million for 6 months or 4 million for 6 months as a salary.
mm,
And we're gonna say no. We're not gonna put that cost on our. That's my feeling. But it would be perfect for us because it looks like he's fit. He's not injury prone at the moment. He's not injuring quite often, and he can play at the rhythm of the Serie A.
yeah, and he's a
For
magician of the
some,
ball. He's a magician of the
yeah,
ball. He
he's
would.
good with the ball. I saw him in the Euros. He was not bad, not totally bad. So
Thank God he got injured before the Italy game. Thank God. Because he's a dangerous player. I honestly wouldn't. Yeah, I think the way you put it, that they had to convince the management at Kier about Ibra. It's that same kind of thing. When it comes to these older players, they have to go to the management and convince them. And then when Maldini and Massara get these players right, Kier comes in. Ibrahimovic, who gets the credit? The management. But we know better.
Gaz-
Gazidis.
Gazidis.
We know better. If I was a billionaire, okay. So here, look, Sukiyana says, I think Teo is the one with COVID because in training today he was separated from the other players. Well, hopefully
This is a
not.
joke. This is a
I think
fucking
I
joke. The
think
guy had a COVID a month ago,
I
basically.
think if he had COVID, the test would. I think they wouldn't send the players into training unless they have a test first. I think. I don't know. I'm not been in that kind of situation. He had COVID a month ago. If he has COVID again, then shit, guys. I don't know what to say. I'm Lord Cronin says, if I was a billionaire, I'll pay you guys to sell this channel. You don't need to be a billionaire to buy this channel, man. But
You can buy with a few bucks, don't worry.
according to Forbes, Mafi Flamini net worth is 14 billion. Damn, he's the
He
co-owner.
can buy Milan. He
Oh
can
yeah,
buy
yeah,
Milan.
absolutely.
Fuck.
He's got more than Berlusconi.
Oh yeah, he's got more than a lot of club owners in Italy and Spain probably. 14 billion is a lot, man. AC Milan it can cost 500 million, 600 million to buy. Fuck it, that is crazy.
Damn, man. Wow, guys, get into bio chemicals and
Too late.
biodiesel. Yeah,
He got
today
all the money.
Flamini starting his monopoly here. How can we even pay half of Hazard wages? So probably be split if that were to happen. I would definitely welcome Hazard at Milan. Okay, Roy, imagine him coming to Milan for a 2-year loan. He gives everything for our shirt and rising our level into Champions League, and then we decide to buy him or not. I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be. Okay, so here we have. Let's see. Per questioni di privacy, su specifica richiesta dell'atleta, non è stato comunicato il nome del giocatore. Per quanto riguarda Teo, come abbiamo già riportato, era presente a Milanello. All right, so it's not Teo. It's definitely not Teo, but there is a player that has COVID. We'll see who it is. Yeah. So when maybe it is. I don't know. But according to this tweet, it looks like it's not him. Okay. Let's move on to a few more articles. Anything interesting? Let's see if there's anything interesting in the Serie A. I know Morata wants to go to Barcelona. Do you care, Lars, that Morata's going to Barcelona?
I find it weird. I don't think it's a real news. I think it's a fake news. I think he wants to go, but Barcelona is not interested.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
like
it is possible that Savi, being the Spanish national team, wants him. Um, but I don't know.
I don't know. They bought Ferran Torres. They need to register Ferran Torres on the on the league, on La Liga, because they need to get rid of other players. So what the fuck? They're adding players without them being able to play them. So that's so stupid. These news are stupid, in my opinion. Barcelona needs to get rid of Coutinho and a bunch of players to play Ferran Torres, to register him in the squad. Why they should go for Morata, another player?
Lart, how does Barcelona afford this player? How's
It's
it
easy.
possible?
Because they have money. I mean, they have cash. They just got some, how you call it, a fucking loan from a American bank. I don't know if it's Goldman Sachs or somebody else. They got like a bunch of 500 millions or something, 300 millions. So they can spend that money and their debt is spread in 30 years, 40 years. So they need to pay it in 40 years. And when you buy players, I always say you buy it, paying yearly. So if you buy a 50 million player and he has a 5 years contract, you pay that player 10 million a year. That's the thing. We bought Tomori for 30 million. He has 4 years contract or 5, I don't know. You split that amount in 4 and you pay it every year you pay that 1/4 of the total amount. So it's not buying the player is not expensive. The salary and what comes after, the problems that comes after. And another thing is a lot of things are stopping us from buying players like Conti and Castillejo. They need to leave. Conti and Castillejo need to leave for us to add another player.
Yeah, and we'll see if that happens. Hopefully, it does happen because we definitely need a bunch of new players to get in. All right, guys, a few more here, and then we're gonna close for today. Salernitana ordered into quarantine, cannot play Venezia. It is starting. It is starting, guys. It's spreading like the zombie apocalypse. It's spreading slowly by slowly. So no Salernitana Venezia game. First game canceled due to COVID. Here you have Pjanic warns Morata and Delete over potential Barcelona. Pjanic had a bad experience there. From Favre to Colomani, why Moncada and Elliott continue to pursue Ligue 1? Well, we know that Moncada has got his hands in Ligue 1, being French. All right, so that's it for today. We will definitely, as we get closer to the game, we're going to talk more about the game, the formation. Right now, today, so far, slow news day. We don't have many reports, but we enjoyed the back and forth between the chat. Hopefully we get hopefully, guys, knock on wood, cross fingers, pray to whoever you pray, no COVID cases, and also in general, COVID does not stop the Serie A. But so far, Renato Sanchez, guys. Renato Sanchez. Watch out for Renato Sanchez. I saw another report yesterday coming in strong. Milan is serious about Renato Sanchez. Maldini is serious about Renato Sanchez. So let's see. I don't think it's going to happen in January, but the summer could happen. Anyway, guys, that's it for me, guys. Forza Milan to everybody. Laird, any last words?
Forza Milan, and I hope everyone is healthy and in a good shape and stay safe. Looks like this COVID, we're going through this. I feel like we're getting there. So hopefully, we be in a better place in a few months. Forza Milan, I'm sure we're gonna win. No matter the players we have, we're going to win. We're going to win against Roma. I'm positive about that.
Hey, you know what? Actually, just before closing here, look at this. Wow, if he had COVID, kind of makes sense Kerkez would be called up. Maybe it is Theo. Maybe it really is Theo.
Man, we're going to play with the Primavera player on the left side. I mean, I hope we play with him because I didn't like Kalulu playing on the left last time. He was not good enough. And I don't know.
Yeah. I was reading this comment. Maldini offloading the women's team to get Botman and Renato. Guys, what's up with that? Milan just sold their best player, Giacinti, right?
I don't know, man. To be honest, people, I don't follow the female football, so I don't want to say anything. Maybe there is technical reasons, or people want to play another team. There is a lot behind. Or Gans is so bad as a coach that she couldn't stand him. It's a lot of things, you know.
I kind of do think that a women's team should be coached by a woman. I really do think that. I think that would be better. I don't think a women's team should be coached by a man because obviously with my experiences, I've seen women teams coached by women mostly, and it makes sense. There's better chemistry. There's more of that, female understanding. It's strange that they have these male coaches, male staff to coach a women's team. I
Yeah,
don't know.
exactly. That's a good point. At least for the staff, majority should be women. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because at least as a woman, you're surrounded and understand by people that understands you in a more complete way anyway, as an athlete.
Yeah.
But I really, it's gonna sound really bad, but I really don't care. I hope they
Here we
do
go.
well. I really hope the female football grows and we invest on that side. But on the other side, I really don't care. I just it's so disconnected with our football, with the male football. So if the women football does well, it's not connected with the man football. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not like the Primavera is connected with the first team. If the Primavera does well, you can get a young guy to play for the first team. That is like another team. Yeah, it's still AC Milan, but it's another team. You know what I mean? That I never follow it, and I don't know if I'm going to follow in the future. That's the thing.
Yeah, no, same here.
So one thing I wanna say, I hope nothing bad happen. You know what I mean? If it's technical choices, money problem, I don't care. That's completely fine. That is how the world will live. I hope it's nothing worse than that. You know what I mean? Some scandal or stuff like that, because that is not cool.
No, that would be
That's
bad.
not nice.
That would be really bad.
That is really bad.
Yeah.
But sports decision, who cares? Seriously.
Yeah. Check this out, guys. It is on the AC Milan website. It is official. A player has tested positive for COVID. AC Milan announces the following: the test carried out through swabs. A player has tested positive. So we'll see. We'll find out who it is. Anyway, guys, have a great day, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Please like this video, guys. Like this video. And we're going to be doing this every day, guys. At least the plan is to do it every day up until the end of the mercato, the winter transfer market. And hopefully after the 6th, Ari is going to be joining us too. We haven't seen him from a while. I know you guys want to see him. Last thing here. So would you want to see Hazard in Milan? 53% of voters said yes. 47% said no. Anyway, it's a 50-50. All right, guys. Having said that, thank you very much. Forza Milan. Alla prossima. We will see you tomorrow. If there are you doing a live today by any chance?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'm going to do a live today. Probably tomorrow I'll do a live. Okay. But not today.
Yeah, tomorrow we can do the pre-match live, like a post-match live. We'll do the Daily Milan in the morning and maybe something else in the afternoon and get everybody else involved. All right, guys, please like and subscribe. Thank you, Isborn. Guys, love from the RossonARI TV crew. Forza Milan. Alla prossima. Arrivederci.
Forza Milan.
Ciao.
Ciao.